Deem Cherie. It is Friday, April 25th, 2025. Let's see if the market can hold up today and give us a good week. Let's talk about home builders and related. Haven't talked about this sector in a week or two. First up, Home Depot. If you bought in the zone, the gray zone, congratulations. But get ready to trip into the 50, into the ref high, yeah? For sure, up there. The confluence between, this is a perfect example of shoulder, head, shoulder, breaking the neckline, come all the way down into the double, right? Because not the double, but when a shoulder, head, and shoulder pattern breaks, you measure the distance between the neckline and the top, and then duplicate that movement, and that's about as perfect as it can be as far as TA and head and shoulder pattern. For now, trend time. If you bought, congrats. I did not. Low. Low has always, for the most part, has always been the lesser of the two. So it definitely did not fare as well. But would I buy it here with earnings coming up? No. If you want to play the put spread game, doing something in 210 below, you can. But if you have it, I would say a good spot to trim for sure is, see this gap fill right here? The gap fill and the 50 MA is lining up almost perfectly to the penny, right? So up there. Doesn't matter where the 50 MA is, that gap fill is a spot to trim, okay? Can never ignore gap for the most part. Gap fill, whether it's buy or sell, you can never ignore them. Doesn't always work, right? But you can't ignore them. Never, nothing. By now, hopefully people get it that TA is never 100%, but it is a better odds than just willy-nilly trade as if it doesn't matter. Whirlpool, I like it here. I've been earning came out. It was not a disaster. Certainly better than I expected. Okay, we know the housing market is weak, or weaker, has been going weaker year over year, quarter over quarter. We know it's not a surprise with higher mortgage rate, price out of range for a lot of people. So, but if you look at the earning, it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. The guidance was not like a disaster. So down here, I wouldn't mind. Okay, I wouldn't mind at all. And let's see what the option look like. Monthly option. So yeah, forget it. There's a reason why I ignore it, because I tend to play options a lot, and when a stock only have monthly options, it's kind of not in my radar. But I do like it here. Would I buy it at 75? Yeah, I do like it. at that point. Let's go 3-year chart to see is anything. Now, if you really patient, that's the right word. This downtrend here, where it touch, going back 3 years, 1, 2, 3. If there is a big market pullback, can we see 63 or 65, wherever that line is? Possible. Okay, so, but that's a no-brainer to buy, right? For me, if I was to, I'm gonna put in an alert down here, just in case that I don't see it. Okay, if it fell out of my view and conscious, hopefully when they get anywhere below 67, it would raise a flag and I would take a look again. Sherwin-Williams, another one of those related. Not a big fan. I don't hate it here, but it's one of those situations where it filled the gap. See, you see the gap right here. If you came in and buy on the gap fill, it has been a little bit dicey, but for sure, trim up there, trim up there, trim up there, right? It's a bunch of spot to trim, but I wouldn't be holding for 52-week high, right? What would be the reason for people to go out there and paint their houses? I don't know. Now, if rates are getting cut, okay, if rates are getting cut significantly and mortgage rate drop, then it would benefit Sherwin-Williams a lot. I would be more bullish on Sherwin-Williams because guess what? If people, if the housing market pick up and sales picked up, well, guess what? A lot of people paint their houses before they put it out in the market. That's just the reality, right? So watch out. There could be a bounce there. Not right now. Not when rates are not cut. Last one, GNRC. All right, another one of those shoulder, head, shoulder, broke the shoulder here, came down. Yeah, it's in that range where it's at the bottom. I don't hate it here. I don't see a compelling reason to buy it. Is there options? I think it's gonna be a monthly option as well. Let's see. Yep, monthly option. So yeah, another reason why is a stock I don't trade often because I'm gonna put in an alert right here. Okay, right here, just so that if it happen, I will give it a look. If it break this low right here, perhaps in the next week or two, then that May options might look interesting in the below 99 area. But for now, it's not low enough to buy, not high enough to sell. If you have it, no doubt, gap fill up there is a must trim, right? That 50 MA is gonna come down real quick. Sometime next week, it's gonna line up perfectly in the 124 area. So have your trim order ready. That's it. Good luck to all of us today. Let's end the week on a good high note for once. Yeah?